Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. On the last episode, we met up with Muse, beat the ever-loving snot out of Cedric. And then we came back here. I already did the side mission. I see it past most of it. So we're just going to go in, rest up, and move on to the next scene. If I remember correctly, we should be going to Crossbell. Because Yuna wants to see her family. Is it this one? Well, we'll be setting out for Crossbell soon. Should I check out? Sleep!
Well, ain't that a pleasant surprise?
Haha! INS! Extra Special Operations. I did a little bit of grinding to catch Class 7 new. Well, somewhat up to Class 7 old. So we're level 73 now. Some of us are level 74, 75. And new Class 7 is, old Class 7 is about 77. So not too much of a difference. But, you know. Considering they were level, what, 75, 76 before. I think it's a good increase. I wish you the best of luck, Glen Nines. I have every confidence you'll find the remaining singularities. We certainly will. Of course, once these singularities are secure, the path to the instructor will open up. Yeah, we can do this. Now that's the Class 7 spirit. We'll meet back here after dealing with Crossbell and Heimdall. And the 5 of us and 2 of old Class 7 will be taking the Crossbell. And one of those will have to be Elisa or Eustace. Ah, really? Right, we've managed to gather a decent amount of intel about the city. The Rhine Ford's main office is there too, so our connections should come in handy. But we both have stuff we can get done in Heimdall too, so we decided to split up. Fee, Sarah, and I are planning to go to the capital. We have some contacts in the guild that might be able to help. Also, I can't use Fee. Man, if they let me pick, I would have taken Fee and Laura. We have some contacts in the guild that might be able to help. We'll check up on the Vander's school and St. Astraya while we're there. I appreciate it. Just don't spread yourselves too thin, alright? I'm fine going with either group. Heimdall's my hometown, but I'm concerned about Crossbell too. How are we supposed to get to Crossbell anyway? Weren't you guys still discussing it last night? I don't know. I might take Elisa for one of her skills, but Eustace, I think Eustace still has the the guard. The shield. The funny thing is, lore-wise, Emma will probably be the best to go to Heimdall because she probably has an easier way of getting them in. Don't worry about that. We work something out. Right, Emma? Right, whenever you're ready, come meet me in the clearing. Just don't take too long. We have an appointment we need to keep. The clearing? As in the place we left our Panzer Soldats? What is this appointment you mentioned? You'll find out soon enough. Come on, we'll accompany you for part of the way. Our teleportation stone's over there too. And Gaius has the strongest S-craft. He's the only one with 4S. Everyone else is either SS plus or SSS plus.
Our destination is just beyond the wooden gate on the far left.
Let's make sure everyone's ready before we go.
So I'm guessing I'll take maybe Laura and Elisa. I need the damage because it gets ridiculous not having her. Here's the meeting point. We don't have much time to waste. We're all prepared on our end. Is everyone ready to head out? Take Elisa, and you see how you can't take Ficia or Elliot because they're going to the capital. Well, Gaius definitely has the like strongest death grab. Her ATS is really high though. Laura has just solid defense and good attack, so I'm like, eh. Okay, Emma, work your magic. Of course.
Barrier, welcome our visitors and grant them passage.
It's open, but is it really safe?
Yeah, you'll be just fine. Go on through. Is that an airship?
This is just
Ah,
nuts.
it's her.
How do you conceal an entire village?
Wait, who's that aboard? I think I recall seeing her before.
Ah, there you are. Hey, Lisa. Sorry to keep you waiting. Capua delivery service has arrived.
So I guess she's gonna take us close to Crossbell. Transport ship, Bobcat 2.
Okay, so I'm Josette Capua, branch manager of Capua Delivery Service. Good to meet you, Class 7.
An express delivery service, huh? You guys take packages through the air instead of on rails, yeah? You helped fend off the Magic Knights in Heimdall, didn't you? You're an acquaintance of Instructor Reen, I believe. More like someone he's helped a couple of times. But forget Reen. Elisa over there is the one that's our valued client. They helped a lot with Ryan Ford's 4th Development Division. Being able to have our precision instruments and machinery be delivered safely and securely was invaluable. Wow, we have a lot of connections, don't we? I suppose this is just another connection brought about by the old Class 7. Not really. You could say I'm pretty connected to the new Class 7 too. Leaves is my hometown. It used to be part of the Capua Barony. Whoa, really? I think Tita mentioned something about that. It's kind of a long story, so let's save it for another time. I can't just turn a blind eye to this current situation in Erebonia, even though I'm Liberian now. Liberal, whatever. If you or your instructor say you can make a difference, then I'll happily offer whatever assistance that I can. Thank you so much. Please allow me to offer my thanks, as a member of Erebonia nobility. There's really no need for all the formality. Really, I'm not used to it. Young Miss, we'll be exiting the forest region shortly. I've told you not to call me that. Jeez, doesn't make a difference no matter how many times I say it, huh? Look at that smile. He knows what he's doing. Anyway, does it look like we can make it through that air route somehow? I'll look for a gap in their security and try to thread it. Just leave everything to us, okay, young miss? I told you. Okay, just make sure you do it safely, alright? Looks like things aren't gonna be easy, huh? Right, security in the skies all over Erebonia seems tighter nowadays. It looks like the most cutting-edge airships available have been sent out to patrol the skies. If they get a hold of us, we'll be done for. Just leave it to us. We'll find a way to slip through. It's not very spacious, but make yourselves at home. I have no choice but to leave things to them until we get to Crossbell. In the meantime, maybe we should all take a break, yes? The members of Class 7 dispersed, blah blah blah. This ship really is lightning quick. We haven't really been on ordinary transport ships that often, but there's a huge difference between them and the Bobcat too. When a ship is like this, everything looks like a plus. Even the lack of space feels kind of comfy. Anyway, aren't you acting a little nervous? Huh? I think I'm pretty calm. Well, your face tells a different story. Regardless, we've got the old Class 7 on our side. I'm not saying that we'll never have cause for worry, but in general, we don't need to overthink things. Yeah, being nervous ain't your style anyway. A wild filly should be running head first without a second thought. Ugh, you always say one thing too many, you know that? But thanks to both of you. Alright, there's something I've been wanting to ask. What's the story with the second in the ship name? Well, my older the president and vice president of the company uses the original one. The company saw a job at business, so I had them splurge and pick up a second ship for me. Gotta say though, I'm more fond of the old one we used back when we were the Sky Bandits. Lots of memories there. Sky Bandits? Hold on, you mean like bandits in the sky? Oh, this is your first time hearing this? They used to be infamous, feared far and wide, you know? Hey, we weren't that well known. Anyway, I didn't mean to bring it up, it just slipped out. Sorry about that, you came with it. Even though we're just small timers, this is still a ship owned by former criminals. No, I was just a little surprised. I didn't get that vibe from you. But it's clear you went through a lot since you left Leaves, huh? Yeah, and the Bombcat? It was sort of a memento of my father's. He loved airships. My brothers and I managed to take off in it before it was seized to cover our debts. It was after that we resorted to mandatory. But it was because of all that stuff that we ended up meeting those guys in Laburo and starting this business of ours. Getting away from my hometown was sort of an act of adios. I think I understand. We'd love to stay with you guys until we reach Crossbell, Josette. You just leave it to us, then. We'll get you there, or we aren't the Capua delivery service. Young miss, you really become such a fine lady. That's branch office manager to you. Ugh, I wish they'd stop acting like they did when we were still bandits. I think it's kind of nice. There's the deck. These two. Doesn't the wind feel amazing? It certainly does. Yeah, and the sky is so beautiful. It's been about 3 months since we were in Crossbell for our field exercises. That's not that much time, but it feels like ages ago. You were still in class. I think that's 9. I think that's 9. I always forget the Roman numeral for 9. I'm pretty sure that's 9. Then Hamis. Yes, I didn't join up with you guys until later on. In any case, I feel like we're all quite a bit different than we were back then. Agreed. I think we've all made a lot of progress, both as individuals and as a team. If you ever need anything, all you have to do is ask. That will not change. Same goes for me too. I'll be there whenever you need me. Mwah. Oh hey, what are you guys doing down here? Something up? We need to talk about our next move once we land. We had to leave your Panther soldiers behind, so we need to be cautious in Crossbell. Oh, that's true. We couldn't bring them with us after all. They've always been our ace in the hole on our missions, so things feel a little less sure this time around. But we can't always count on them. If we can just use whatever we learn, then I'm sure we'll pull this one off too. Precisely, we'll give it our all. For now, let's be sure to focus on what's in front of us. We'll be counting on you, Yuna. Great, the yawns are back. I just started. We'll be counting on you, Yuna. We'll do this together, as members of Class 7. Yeah, let's give it all we've got. Honestly, the members of New Class 7 are kind of boring compared to the members of Old Class 7. They didn't get much time in 3. Honestly, I don't think they should even had New Class 7. I think what should have happened is they should have done all the stuff just shifted with Old Class 7, and then they should have just made a game that was just New Class 7. I would actually have liked that more because it would have given them more time to focus on the characters of New Class 7 and really flesh out their story. Because honestly, most of their stories are boring. It's the two with the most interesting background stories are Ash and Muse, and that's just because their stories are actually something. Yuna is just a person who was in the police academy in Crossbell. Kurt is just a Vander that trained in Vander style. He doesn't have the same body type as his brothers and everybody else, so he can't use the great swords. We already know Altina's story from 2 and 3, so mainly 2. So it's like, and it's just more fleshed out in 3. Honestly, there's not much that really compels you to really care about New Class 7 as much, because they don't really have that much story. Fee is an ex-Jaeger from a corps that was pretty much like they both lost their leaders, etc., and all this other stuff. Who Sarah found? Sarah was an ex-A-rank bracer who became an instructor, who deals with her own problems from being an ex-Jaeger from Northumbria, which is an annexed country now, and it was just a hardship. Eustace has to deal with the fact that his father keeps him at arm's length, treating him almost like he's not a noble, as well as having an overachieving brother. Maki has lost his sister to the fact of other nobles, etc. Reen has his whole entire background. Laura is training to become one of the best swordsmen that she possibly can. Hers isn't nearly as great as a lot of other ones. And then Elisa's, as much as I don't like Elisa, she's dealing with her mother, who is a story in itself, as well as the loss of her father, and then there's her granddad, and the whole entire Radford company. Emma, being a witch of the Hexen clan, was just surrounded by mystery for the first 2 games, and so you were always wondering what's up with Emma. It kept you interested. New Class 7 is just like, they're okay. They don't really have anything that really stands them apart from just regular NPCs, except for certain things. Ashes is cool because he's one of the survivors from he's one of the survivors from Hamel. Which that's the same where Joshua and Luve was from. Luve being one of the big Ouroboros enforcers, as well as Joshua being a member of Ouroboros and one of the main characters of the Chosen of the Sky trilogy. And they're from the same place. So that leads to possibly some interesting conversation. And you say being the daughter, related to Duke Cayenne, who ended up being a whole part of the Civil War, is interesting, because then she's one of the bigwig nobles, basically. She's one that can literally actually be next in line for Cayenne, which it seems like she is now. And it adds more to her backstory. Plus, she always had this air of, you don't really know what she's thinking. Everyone else is pretty much just, Altina's story is pretty much similar to Milliam's. It's almost the same as Milliam's. They're both intelligence division agents. They're both from the Black Workshop. They both were doing their own thing, except Altina was just on the other side of the Civil War. Gonna be honest, New Class 7's kind of boring. Because there's not much going for them. They did not give them enough time to actually flesh them out. So it's hard to really care much about them, because they don't have anything really interesting to compel you to them. Our visibility and wind direction are favorable. It should be easy for us to make our landing soon, somewhere close to the Calvert border. Then let's head north. What is that, Calvarian? No, it's Calvert. Then let's head north, moving along the buffer airspace above the border. If all goes well, it looks like we'll be in Crossbell within the hour. Well, that's good news. Hopefully we can make our landing someplace where security isn't too tight. What's wrong? Battleship has been spotted up ahead. What the hell? That looks similar to the Pentacle. Oh, the Gargantuan class ship. It's from the Imperial Army, alright. Is that Calvert's versions? Republic Army's second area flagship. No one needs to start fighting right now. Nobody open fire first, and the other person probably won't either. Just pass on by. They both was ready. What? The Airbonian Calvardian Air Forces. The blue warship. It's the size of the Pentacle. That's one of the Imperial Army's Gargantuan class battleships, 250R class, just like the Pentacle. On the Calvert side, there are the new model gunships, and their latest aerial battleship, made by the Verne Company most likely. I've seen something like it before in the Intelligence Division's database. What would they call it? Beaten Kaitos class? Yeah, it's a 200R class ship. It might be a little smaller, but it's got a lot of firepower. Man, it's like the war's about to start. Right. It's like, man, it's like war's about to. Oh, right. War's about to break out, huh? In any case, we need to retreat. Try bringing us into those low-flying clouds. Aye, Captain.
Did you see that, Emily? Just slipped away. But a little ship like that's no match for the 3rd Air Fleet. Let's go, Teresia. We still need to figure out just what the enemy fleet is capable of.
Right. The Supreme Commander is waiting on our report.
Sometime later, having changed course to avoid pursuit, Bobcat 2 arrived at his destination well behind schedule. Hi, I remember this place. Yeah, it's where we fought the plant cryptid. The battle would have ended really badly if Emma hadn't jumped in the end, huh? She saved the day, did she? That's certainly they might know. Guessing that was before I rejoined Class 7. Oh, I'm a little jealous I couldn't be here to see that. No matter what I do, I can't get that sight out of my head. I don't blame you. It was kind of a crazy situation. This war is finally starting to feel real. Hearing about it is one thing, but seeing it firsthand is different. There was a similar situation on the border of Nord a couple of years ago. Republican gunships were carrying out reconnaissance right on the edge of the airspace. I'd heard about that. This time seemed a lot more serious though. The number of forces being mustered eclipses the scale of any previous conflict here by a factor of 10 or more. Actually, if you take my own preparations into account, it may be even worse. We truly are on the cusp of a war to end all wars. A war to end all wars. Just thinking about it is terrifying. I have no idea where to even start pushing things in a better direction. All I know is that we have to do something before it's too late. I agree, but I don't think we can do this alone. We'll find a way once we get our instructor back. We have to. We better get in gear and find the singularity then. Speaking of, we're pretty far from the town, aren't we? Sorry about that, folks. Security around the city was a lot tighter than I was expecting. This is closer to Tangram Fortress, but it's a blind spot in their patrols. No one will disturb us here. Man, they sure haven't made it easy for anyone, huh? Good work, though. Let's head for town. Jose, if you all could... Miss Branch Manager, what's that? What's what? That. Right there. Looks like some kind of weird flower. That's Plumora grass. No, it's calling something. That's not good. Josette! Well, I guess we're not using that ship anytime soon. It's the same as the heavy model we fought beneath the Capitol. Everyone, get ready. We're taking it down.
What a passionate foe! Nuh-uh! I'll care for you. Thank you.
My turn.
Now, who said that that was a good idea for you to do?
Here I go!
I didn't do anything.
Take this! Let's get him! All right, everyone ready?
Let's try to get as much break as we can
Leave it
here.
to me.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Now. Yeah! I'm going! I'll save you.
Wow, it has like
Thanks for the
almost
help.
full area.
Not today.
I
I'll
wonder.
care for you. Thank you.
Let's go.
It's my turn. Ha! I'll care for you. Thank you.
This knockback is getting on my nerves.
I'll save you. Thanks for the help.
Not today.
It's my turn!
I shall go.
So that's where your eyes are.
Search mode activated. Scan complete.
I see.
My turn. Shot. It's down.
They're mine!
I'll support you. Thanks for the help.
It's my turn! You got this! I'll take over.
shall go. Now!
It's mine!
Yes! Ha!
I'll handle this. Azure Cleaver! It's off balance. Assist me!
Yes!
Very well. Strike!
There!
Not today!
I'm going!
Oh, it's a small. Since when is Insight such a small area? Ah, that's not a problem. I don't want to waste that. I'll just use hers.
Yeah! My turn.
Breath is a pretty small area too, honestly.
I'll support. Argent heal! Thanks for the help.
My turn.
I don't like how fast it's getting that off.
I'll handle this.
Because it's literally just going, focusing on them, and then going back.
Danger level high. Stealth mode. Activate.
And she's fainted, so...
Very well.
I don't know why you thought for a second.
There!
That's gonna be a problem.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
I hesitated.
I'm actually a little mad about that because that cost me my CP.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Danger level high. Ha! Thanks for the help.
My turn. Right!
My turn.
We're in trouble.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have that yet. Alright.
Charging! Yes! Arcus, activate! Ha! Thanks for the help.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander.
I still need to get sent,
I'll end.
but it hasn't been available. See, it'll make it where it's easier for them to focus on one person instead of splitting their attention across the whole field.
There! Thank you. My turn. I'll support. Argent
Thank you.
heal. It's my turn.
Well, that's never exactly fun to see.
Ha! My turn.
Oh, great. They don't have an impede. And that's not going to really do anything for me.
Now. Kurt, go!
I got it!
Curse trigger. Nope, of course not. I don't like him spamming these moves.
An opening!
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Unforgivable!
I need to do something.
Well, there's not really much you can do, given how fast this thing is.
Arcus, activate!
I'll handle this! Right! Now!
I've got you! There! Useless.
Faint, great.
My turn.
Why is
Thanks for
every
the help.
enemy that I fight really fast, have a high defense, high HP, and high damage for some reason?
Now.
And I'm not just
Search
talking
mode
about
activate.
these like boss types. No, everything seems to
complete.
not take damage.
Let's go.
It's actually rather annoying.
Yeah.
Yes!
I swear, it always does that when I don't have any impede for anybody. And Kurt's just out of the range of this now because of that thing that he did. Don't have any BP, so that's just great. No, that wasn't what I thought. I really didn't want to use any of these, but I have to restore their health.
Thank you.
Thank you!
Because it keeps using this art, and it's really quick. And at this point now, we've just lost our speed.
Not today.
I shall go. Arcus,
I don't
activate.
think this deals with stat down.
Yeah!
I'm starting
Thanks
to
for the
get
help.
annoyed by you.
Behold, the soul of Arcade! Now! Radiant Phoenix Blade!
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now.
Well, it shouldn't hit. Well, it shouldn't hurt Altina. It'll definitely kill Muse, or at least faint her again.
Ragnar. Strike.
And then
Hesitated.
she's out. He gets another turn.
My turn. Stealth mode.
Ah, you funny.
Activate.
And Kurt's just not able to dodge anymore.
Foolish.
This man is getting way too many turns. Another turn.
Now. Ha! Thank you. Thanks for the help.
Now she's fainted.
I shall go. Yeah. Now.
It's mine! Let's go!
I'll hold off on that.
Yeah!
Thank you.
I'm going. There. I'm going.
I believe she's out of range. Yes.
Heal our wounds. Sephiral rain.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Breakthrough. Sledgehammer.
My turn! Chop!
Let's go. Right.
I'm tired of you.
My turn! Yeah!
I shall go. Activate Ragnarok. Destroy. Yes. Don't look at me like that. Pow! Let's go.
An opening.
I do not get why everything is so fast. I do see that he was like lowering our movement speed, but he started off really quick. It doesn't make any sense for them to be that fast.
My
Especially
Laura,
since
you
they've
were
been
just
nerfing
fabulous.
everything. They
Only
nerf
because I had you
evasion,
fighting
they
it
nerf
myself.
accuracy, they nerf speed, they've nerfed the gems for speed on the Divine Knights. I noticed those things. If one piece of grass can summon one of those, couldn't a whole bunch of them just summon a massive amount? I can't tell. I can't tell that you're much stronger than you were before. Yeah, nothing I can't sleep off. Thanks for the assist. I'm alive! I saw my life flash before my eyes. No injuries here. Good. Huh. You guys have made it pretty hardy stuff. Look at the engine, though. I told you. I knew it. It's seen better days, that's for sure. Glad you guys wrecked that monster, but the poor thing made sure to wreck our 4 engines first. I'm gonna need some time to fix this. I see. Hey, at least we survived, right? We're happy to lend a hand with the repairs if it would help. That's right, just let us know what you need. Nah, don't sweat it. We can handle this on our own. You guys hurried to Crossbell. You're far enough behind schedule as it is. But we can't just leave you. No, she's right. It's important that we keep moving. It's getting late. We should really get to town before nightfall. Well, yeah, but... Try about this. Let us know if there's anything we can do to make it up to you. Seriously, it's fine. Besides, we already collected our fee for transporting you. That's one way to look at it. We really are sorry, though. Tell you what, you can pay us back once you're done saving the day. There's a boathouse nearby. We'll stay there while we're fixing this up. So long now, Class 7. Drop by if you need us for anything. Understood. Thanks again. Be careful. Jeez, like, honestly, and I don't get much
shall
EXP
go.
from the enemies around here. Also, you know, you can get back in the party now. I only need you for a very specific task. But I'm gonna have to rearrange how I work with them. Because I definitely want to use Laura. Not you. Get away. I'll get them up to speed. Right now, they disgrace my playstyle.
Let's go.
That was
I
so
shall go.
relaxing.
I should also check out what level these enemies are on. The enemies where I was even able to farm are only like level 79. I mean, 73. So I wouldn't get much EXP from it. There must be another room. Man, this place linking me by 100. Probably because it didn't cost any money. I really do need to get to the city though, for multiple reasons. One, so I have a place where I can get horses and stuff like that. I promise you, once I get the stuff that I'm working on, fights like that won't be so annoying. They're just way too fast for what they should be. Usually enemies that have such high damage or wide area effects like that are usually slow. For a reason. I'm on normal mode. If this was Nightmare, the first time they got to do that stupid attack, I would have wiped the whole party. And trust me, in this case, I'm not underleveled. This is just ridiculous. That Ash is Tangrim Fortress. It's the largest of the fortresses they're planning to use in the invasion of Calvert. It was still under construction last time we were here. Looks like it's done now. I heard it was designed to rival Gorelia Fortress in scale. It's got 8 of the latest model railway cannons, and that's just for starters. Hell, a lot of firepower. Are you alright, Yuna? She's fine. I'm fine. There's still time. The war hasn't started yet. Come on, let's hustle to Crossbell City. We should be able to get inside before sundown. Sure, let's go. It just bothers me because it honestly doesn't make sense for how fast they are. When we're like head-to-head battle and enemies start first, it means you're slower than them. And I noticed even like my fastest characters have been slower than some big heavy enemies. That didn't start happening until 3. Oof, that scared me. I thought they were heading to the fortress for a moment. I was under the impression that only a farming village lies in that direction. Right, Armonica. As far as I know, there aren't any military facilities there. Rumor has it they set up a little army camp a little to the northeast though. Apparently they're using it to funnel all their new recruits through intensive basic training at once. They're really going all out. That must mean Crossbell's conscription program is chugging along just the same as everywhere else. Based on what's around here, they're probably camped out in the old battleground. I really hate that regular citizens are getting dragged into the war. Just the thought of it makes my skin crawl. At any rate, it would seem this is a common byway for soldiers. We should move along before they discover us. But there's a treasure chest. I am waiting to get some higher level enemies though. But I'm also missing things. Like, one of the best things I have for farming, I've always been...
This is bad.
Good luck. I appreciate it.
So you don't like to live. You know what? I've had it up here.
Behold, the soul of Arcade! Now!
But out.
Radiant Phoenix Blade!
My turn. Chop.
Here I go. Take this. Leave it to me.
You would think you would get the fact that it doesn't do anything. You're too weak
My
to
turn.
matter.
It's down.
An opening!
I'll end it.
You're the type of enemy I could just press auto on.
The Arcade style is really something to behold.
Thing is, I can't farm Sepith. And one of the big changes that they made, I knew it wasn't tripping. The U materials. They increased how many you need for everything. It was not that high
dominates
before.
the cityscape.
That's Orcus Tower over there, home to the Governor General's office.
What a useless
I never
quartz
imagined
to
we'd
have
come
in a
back here
chest like that.
this.
I hate when I go for one of those chests and it's some trash like Mute.
Fishing spot located.
I don't know anybody who uses Mute.
There. Found some treasure.
Emergency puppet. I hate using those.
Show no fear!
Here I go.
Let's go!
Chop.
I look blind.
I'll save you. Thanks. There. I'll save you. Thanks.
Oh, unit's cute. You think I care about you?
I'll save you. Thanks.
Unforgivable!
There. Why? No.
Nope, that's expected.
There.
An opening. It's down.
An opening! Let's go! Is that all? You must train more.
Nice.
Deadman Star. Those are encouraged dart that drags its target into the abyss. What? Well, that doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna bother to heal her either. She can stay KO'd. Pretty sure. I don't also remember that being a thing. If you're like KO'd in battle, usually you come back after the battle with 1 HP. But now, you just don't have any.
Oh, treasure chest.
Impassion R. You know, that thing that I already have. It's giving me the Persona syndrome, where I kind of just don't even want to go after treasure chests at this point.
We strike!
What's this distance?
Strike!
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to adjust them because my front line has never been so
No escape.
spread out.
Hi-ya! Now!
It's mine!
My turn. Yeah!
Not today!
Oh no, you guys aren't just gonna get a whole bunch of turns.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now!
I didn't feint you for you to just get a whole bunch of turns and immediately recover from it. I feinted you so you didn't get your turns.
Strike!
My turn. There! Battle complete. Let's continue.
I must train even more.
Nothing worthwhile over there. There it is. Crossbell City. Whew, we got here before nightfall. That Orcus Tower is just as much of an eyesore as ever. Our last visit here was pretty hectic. You did well to make it out safely after the almighty conflagration appeared. We couldn't have done it without the instructors and the branch campus students helping out. After you, Yuna. Locals first. Right. I do need to find an inn. That way I can get Yuna's stupid elf back. I do need to increase their speed. It looks like I'm going to need to focus on getting some of those action quartz. They're too slow. They are way too slow. And they should not be. These characters are not slow. I don't understand why they're so slow.
What's wrong with me? I can't believe coming back here is getting me so emotional.
Yuna.
There's nothing quite like a homecoming, no matter what form it may take.
Sure, if you're some sort of sap. Wanna go check in with your family? No, it's fine. We should have a look around town first. After all, we don't know how strict surveillance is yet. We'll add that to our to-do list for tomorrow then. In that case, our next order of business is finding a place to stay for the night. Yeah, I think I got just the place. Then they caught up a familiar face working there before reserving a room to use as a base. Isn't this where Emma stayed when she was here for a little while? Checking in with Josette at the boathouse, everybody finally settled in to relax. It might seem like just complaining, but you have to think about it this way. Why is it that everything I fight moves before me? And everybody gets so many turns. Like a lot of turns. And when they don't take much damage and they hit you for about half of your health,
Wait, there are
it's
5 new armored
important that you
divisions?
get turns. Especially then when you start to counter in the fact that some of them start to have AT delay, which push your turns down even further. It's not good to have like super fast enemies and for some reason you'd be super slow.
Damn.
And they
Things are
did
just getting worse
nerf
by the day.
action. Like they nerfed everything.
Ugh, as usual, it's like a cave in here.
And some things were already bad. Now some of them are just useless.
At least keep the lights on. You're gonna go blind if you keep this up.
Oh, whatever. But more importantly...
Yeah, I bought you something for dinner. Morge's special healthy veggie sandwich and a cup of organic fruit juice.
All right. The easy way to get your 5 a day? Wait, no! Where's the pizza and Bell Cola I asked for?
You can't eat junk food all the time. Tio and the chief asked me to make sure you were eating properly. If you don't like it, you can get your own food.
Aw, man! I wish everyone would just let me be.
Don't get all cranky on me. How's the situation looking? Not so great. Ever since conscription started, we've been speeding down a one-way track to war. Way faster than expected too. All that intel they got from the Chowers checking out. Great, Rixia's on leave. Leah's out, whatever, it's out of commission. And now the Bracer and the SSS have those guys to deal with too. Yep, they just got back from Calvert. Right when you think things couldn't get any worse. I can't get much of an update from Tio from Arabonia either. Looks like Randolph's doing just fine though. Well, that's good at least. What about the Silver Streak? Is she still in Arabonia? I can't tell. We lost contact with her a while ago. The Liberals crew's been pretty worried about her too. Man, it's not looking too rosy on any front then, is it? No use moping. We gotta do what we can for now. It's not just those guys we need to watch out for. There's Ouroboros, the big bad's behind the whole mess in the first place. And our little guests from the Empire. Kind of a tall order, but we need to keep our heads cool. Yeah, Rissia and the SSS are counting on us. I'll work on it. I get tired of it.
That's right. I just got back. Where am I now? The harbor. That's right. You heard me. Force of habit, I guess. Found myself back at our old place before I even knew it. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I realize the responsibility.
That's an Argus.
So what have you got for me? I see. Looks like our little mastermind's setting all kinds of stuff in motion. Yep. The big fish pulling the strings behind Crossbell's curtain. The brains behind the invasion scheme. That's the one. Okay, right. Let the chief know I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Rains. As if those two joining forces wasn't bad enough. Now they've got outside help too? I have to show people there's still hope. That the pen is mightier than the sword.
It's not, though. Okay, time to get the show on the road. Wow, someone's fired up today. Just don't get carried away and mess things up like last time. I know, geez, you're so negative. Take it easy, both of you. All things in moderation. If what we heard yesterday is anything to go by, the townsmen are usually calm. Well, this close to the Republic, their defenses might be especially tight. Town reinforcements is complete, and the troops are getting organized. People are feeling safer. The rumors about the government's disappearance probably help too. Governors. Governor General Rufus Alberea, Hughes' brother. His not being here is good news for us, though. Either way, we should avoid getting too close to Orcus Tower for now. But we can go to the entertainment district. We didn't get a chance while we were here for our field exercises. Nice, I'm in. Might be able to touch bases with some of Randolph's pals too. Then it's agreed. We'll take a look around town, assess the current situation, and see if anyone knows anything about the singularity. As long as everything looks alright, we can drop in on Eunice family as well. Ah, thanks. Sounds like we have a plan. Let's get going, everyone. Go ahead, get that CP bag and see if he has anything for sale. I forgot. I definitely still need to upgrade these things, though. Ugh, I'm not paying you for that. What would be the fastest way about this now? I probably actually need those because I'm pretty sure they ugh. Carrot Pecky. I'm good on that front. Let's go to the central square. Central Square is just as busy as I remember it. There are a lot of stores here. It might be a good idea to take this time to get ready. It's a good meeting place too. It gets access to a lot of different districts. The tower's off limits for now, but we can get to the entertainment district at least. Well, now that we're here, I guess we gotta go gather intel. Didn't you say a friend of yours works nearby? Oh, that's right. Over there at the oral store. I haven't seen Winnie in a while. I should probably let her know I'm alright. She's the engineer, correct? Okay, let's go. Yuna, is that you? Obviously, come on now. I'm so glad you're alright, and you brought the rest of class 7 with you too. Hey Wendy, it's good to see you again. Sorry to have surprised you like this. We've had our reasons to keep quiet. No, sounds like you're caught up in some serious stuff. I don't know what to think about this singularity stuff, but I'm just relieved to see you home again, Yuna. I'm sure Lloyd would feel the same. That name. Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports Section. They were the heroes you admire so much, right, Yuna? Yeah, I wonder what they're up to now. Wish I could tell you, but no one's heard from any of them for a while. You heard rumors they're still active underground, but it's all very hush-hush. Plus, the security around the tower is even tighter now that the Imperial Defense Force is posted there. Imperial Defense Force? Yeah, everyone around here says they're just glorified bodyguards for Rufus. They're supposed to protect the Imperial family, so I don't know what they're doing here. It's so bad not even regular Crossbell residents can go near the tower anymore. I see. Sounds like getting in will be harder than we thought. Thanks, Wendy. I think we have a better handle on what's going on now. Even with the SSS gone, I promise you, Class 7 will do something about this. Okay. Anyway, what do you store? Do you have any of the new stuff yet? Defense 3, break 3. Okay, so she's starting to get some 3s. Attack 3, that might be good for like Laura. Evade 3. Oh, that's good. No one still has scent. I might have to make scent. That's probably what's gonna happen there. Action 3. Oh, Seraphic Ring. That's gonna come in handy. Hit and impede. Okay, so we're getting to a point I can actually start using some of this stuff. Megalith ball. Ah, I'm matching a shield. That's would be nice to have too. I should have an Impassion R. No? I can't make Scent? Scent is one of the essentials for having somebody tank. It attracts enemies to that character more frequently. Are you serious? I still can't get Scent? It's like the one thing that I want. Alright, that's not important right now. I can make up for not having it. It makes it easier to stop having enemies attack people at random. Sure, they'll still attack people at random. It's just more often that they'll go for the character with Sin. I guess I'll look around. I'll see. I don't know why it's so hard to get. That quartz is an important quartz for having somebody tank, but it's not one of those quartz that does anything other than draw your attention more to one character. I think like quartz like Rage would be more like, oh yeah, that makes sense. If you dodge an attack, you will always crit. I think that's Rage. I could be mistaken. I couldn't remember fully. It's been a long time. West Street. Your home is somewhere around here, isn't it? How about that? It seems like a nice, quiet little neighborhood, and I can smell fresh baked bread. What shall we do, Yuna? It's your call. I'm good for now. I can't say I'm not tempted to go home, but I don't want to get my family in trouble. Okay. You should have stopped there. You don't need this. Sounds like a plan. Let's check out the bakery. Blah blah blah. You know some people from there. Seems like a good place to start. That's where the sentence ends. That's where the scene should end. Any other things is just extra. Oh wow, is that you, Yuna? In class 7-2? Oscar, Bennett, you're back from Heimdall. Oh, you're at Vester Street helping citizens evacuate when the Great Twilight initially began. Yeah, we managed to make it home, thanks to you guys. It's a relief to see you're all okay, right, Bennett? Yes, I'm sure Lena and the others will be happy to hear that. I should get back to work. Oscar, let's talk about the new menu later, okay? Is Bennett okay? Don't worry, she's been like that a lot lately. Ever since I got my draft card, actually. So they're drafting you into the army as well? As a commissionarian man, yeah. I'll probably be seeing my share of danger, though. I ship out in 2 weeks. Mortgage is back, so it's really just a question of me stepping down. That explains why Bennett looks so upset. There's nothing I can do to stop it from happening, so I'm just going to concentrate on whatever work I can still do. How about you, Yuna? Stop by your place yet? Lena, Ken, and Nana have been missing you like you wouldn't believe. I really want to go back, but... Oscar, have you noticed anything different about the neighborhood lately? Like soldiers or MPs patrolling around the place more often? Huh? No, not that I recall. The only thing I can think of that's different is that you know who moved to a new office. No, really? At any rate, it sounds like your house is a mark for surveillance. Makes sense. They probably didn't think you were coming home anyway. Free bread.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
My turn.
Here I go!
Alright, alright. Could have stopped that. There's nothing down this way. Why is this a confirmation? Like it's the last thing I would be doing. I'll wait.
That sign.
Crossbell's news service. Huh? Crossbell news service. This must be the place. It matches up with what we heard at the bakery. Couldn't hurt to have a chat with them while we're here. Could yield some useful information. As a newspaper, they're sure to have their finger on the pulse of current events. Alright, let's find out what they know. Temp office. Wow, they really did move everything here. There aren't that many people. This was an abandoned law office when we were here to access the geofront. It feels completely different now. Yeah, that wasn't easy. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Please excuse the mess. We've only just moved in. We're still getting used to the new space, but it'll be up and running before you know it. Wait, you all. Rains, are these kids you told me about before? No doubt about it. I'd recognize Class 7 anywhere. I was wondering when you guys would show up. You certainly kept us waiting. How did you know we were coming? What's your deal? Don't tell me you're... Whoa, slow down. We're not part of the intelligence division, so don't worry. As for you, Rains, can't you choose your words better? It's no wonder they would be suspicious after hearing something like that. My bad, my bad. It felt like the quickest way to get them up to speed. Well, in any case, allow me to introduce myself. Grace Lynn, writer for the Crossbell Times and journalist extraordinaire. Now about your missing instructor, the Agent Chevalier. I've been following his career for a while now. I might be able to tell you something useful. How about it? So you must know the SSS then. Now that I think about it, I feel like I've heard them mention you before. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I've seen it all. The formation of the SSS, the Cold Incident, and even the struggle for independence. I even got caught up in the Operation Birdcage too. If I recall correctly, wasn't that the plan to shut down the SSS and their allies? I'd never have thought a regular citizen could achieve so much. I must admit, I'm a little curious about what you'd be able to tell us. It also seems to me that you have plenty of information sources, maybe more than the run-of-the-mill journalist should have. Oh, you flatter us. We're just good at keeping our ears open for gossip is all. Muse, is something wrong? It's nice to finally meet you guys too. Rains has told me so much. I have to say though, his stories don't do you justice. I know the SSS has high hopes for you, Yuna, but your friends have a lot going for them too. Feels like you're sizing it up so you can write a juicy article on us later. Cut to the chase. Since you're knowledgeable, tell us what you know going on with the Singularity. You mean the places with all the black pomelo grasses growing? Sorry, not really my area of expertise. Then you're not helpful. After our little offices got taken over, we've been real busy moving, so I haven't even gotten the chance to go out for the last week or so. However, now that Rufus is out of town, this is the perfect opportunity to start gathering some info. I've heard about that too, so it's true? From what I can glean, he returned to the tower briefly, following the military parade at the capital, but he left almost immediately, leaving his Imperial Defense Force in his stead. I have no doubt he's got his hands full with the war effort, but there's something suspicious about his movements. Yes, that doesn't sound entirely natural. Seems to me like he's involved with something else on the side. I'll bet the Governor General is involved in matters he doesn't want his citizens finding out about. There's not a lot of proof, but I think we're onto something. It must be a journalist's intuition. Thank you so much. You were super helpful. She really wasn't. Would you object to letting us know if you find anything else? No, the only thing she basically said was, Rufus isn't here. He came and then he left real quick. And just left the defense force behind. That's it. That's not information. That doesn't do anything about Reen. That doesn't give us information about Reen. You also don't know anything about the grass. She was not helpful at all. Of course. Of course not. Between you and the SSS, I feel like I can never run out of material. Maybe you could even give me an exclusive interview when you bring back the your instructor. Fair exchange is no robbery, am I right? For sure, we'd be happy to. We look forward to working with you. She was not helpful at all, guys. Not at all. That was pretty useless information. Yeah. So this is Crossbell's entertainment district, huh? Meh, it's no Requel, but I guess I can get what Randolph sees in the place. It's certainly lively, but it's different. But it's a different way from the other districts. Yep, this place has it all. There's a casino, a high-class hotel, bars, clubs, and a neat little antique store too. Then there's a jewel of Crossbell's crown, Arc-in-Ciel. Oh, the theater troupe? I've heard of them. I don't know, it seems pretty dull there for a crown jewel. Yeah, I can't argue with you on that. Their leading lady was seriously injured about a year or so ago, and their second biggest star had to take a break for personal reasons. With so many members out of the picture, they can only put on small shows now and then. But leading ladies or no, Arc-in-Ciel is still the pride of Crossbell. I really hope we can see them perform again someday. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure we will. It looks like the theater itself is still open at least. Maybe we can take a look inside and see if we can learn anything. The antique store. Oh. Okay. If I stop talking near the point of a scene, it's because I want the scene to end. It's been going for too long. I didn't go to the casino, so I don't want to hear you talk about the casino while I pass by the casino. If I wanted to hear you talk about the casino, I would enter the casino. Huh? There's no one here. That's weird. Wonder where the manager's gone off to. Yeah, that's it, Sully. That's the stuff. Nice. One more time. They must be rehearsing in the back. Wanna go take a peek? I don't know. We really shouldn't barge in unannounced. Think of it as part of our intel gathering missions. Besides, I'd like to see what they're up to. Yeah, just as long as we don't disturb them. You guys are just being nosy, that's all. Wow. Would you look at that? Oh, it's her. I'm assuming she's from the, Crossbell games. And as I stated before, I don't know much about them, so I actually don't know this character. Truly beautiful. Yeah, I can't take my eyes off her. Her dancing is superb. I can watch this all day. I'm starting to see what all the hype's about. Right? She's the real deal. That's one of the troupe's younger performers, Sully Atreides, aka the Star Princess. It's like she gets better and better every time I see her. Huh, that she does, young lady. Oh, are you the theater manager? Sorry, just barging in without permission. We didn't see anyone up front, so... No, not at all. It's my fault for leaving the front desk unattended. Sully's been improving by leaps and bounds. It's hard to tear my eyes away from her sometimes. She's like a shining beacon of hope in the midst of all this gloomy talk of war. Yeah, we need that. Now more than ever. Anyway, we better split. Wouldn't want to get in the way any more than we already have. Right, let's head back to the entrance. Who are those guys? Even the others spoke with the theater manager, but didn't find any leads about the singularity. Despite this, they left feeling more lightheaded than before.
This street's seedy, to say the least.
Well, we are in the entertainment district. Not to mention, this is right around where the Mafia used to set up shop.
I've heard as much, but only rumors.
Man, all that crap doesn't matter. I'd come here any day as long as they got hot babes.
Okay. I mean, she's also the exchange shop. Welcome, welcome. Aren't you a cute little gaggle of young folks? Don't see too many. Okay, that's aficionados at your age. But whether you're old or young, your money's good here. You can even pay in installments if you want. Just be careful not to let the interest pile up here. Jeez, you can't even get a word in edgewise here. Huh, she's just like Lloyd said she was. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you Imelda? Did you used to help out the special support section? Ah, I see. You must be the one the IDF have been looking for. Class 7, right? What? How did you know? Oh, I have my sources. I've heard all about you the last time you were here for your field exercises. I can't think of anyone else who'd be asking you around about the SSS right now. I imagine you're here for information. Did you want to know how Banning's team got into the tower? What? Wait a minute, they did what? You are better informed than we've been led to believe. Could you tell us a little more, perhaps? Is it true Lord actually infiltrated Orca's tower? Their goal was to get information about what happened in the Empire a little while back. And they accomplished it too. What a shame that doing so wasn't much of an issue for the government. What? We had no idea. What did you hear about it? I've got a contact in the Orbital Network who sends me information from time to time. You took the time to come visit, so it's only fair I shared a bit of their info with you. Only fair, huh? Well, thank you for telling us. At least we know that Lord already tried. Don't go thanking me yet. I don't give away information for free. Oh, don't look so worried. I'm not talking about Mira. All anyone talks about these days is war, war, war. It's so tedious. If you can throw a winch in the government's plans, it'll liven things up a little. But if you want to buy a couple of antiques too, I won't stop you. She's a tough one, ain't she? Yeah, but she's even reliable in her own way. Actually, I'm sure you...
then get out.
Gold coin. Oh, drop rate items. Oh, that actually might be handy. The reason why? Oh, green pendulums too. Oh, she also sells some evergreens. I could probably have an easier time getting these from her because actually I don't have a hard time farming Mira. Mira is chump change. If I want to get 80,000 Mira, I can get 80,000 Mira. This might be easier than crafting them. Especially the Abyss Shadow. Abyss Shadow is the second best one to me, or the best one to me, depending on the character. For people like Kurt and them, I think evergreens are some of the best. However, the Abyss Shadow is just great for pretty much almost anybody else, in my opinion. Ones like Laura, I actually prefer to have like Deep Orchard or Passionate Rogue. For Laura, I'd say Passionate Rogue and it's Abyss Shadow. But for like my tanky characters like Yuna, I would actually say Deep Orchard so that she takes less damage. 80,000 Mira is not bad. I could definitely make that within a couple of hours of grinding. I mean, these gold coins and stuff aren't bad either if I'm farming something. So like while grinding, these are good to have because it'll help me get... Yeah, that's not bad. I'll have to come back down here.
Come again.
That goes for Christine too. High-class restaurants, common diners, food jungle places that offer unusual cuisine. Whatever can buy me, I've tried, and now I'm tired of it. I'm looking for something unique. Show me your personal take on these dishes. If you could do that, I'd personally appreciate it. Huh. Ah, I see. So it's unique dishes.
Sorry for the trouble.
Okay. That works out in its own way too. Alright, let's go I guess Central Square. What else does that lead us to go to though? I guess that leaves the Harbor District. The Harbor District. It's been a while since we've last been here. Just seeing Lake Elm brings back the memories rushing right back. Yeah, this is where our field exercises started getting serious. Only my... That don't make sense. It's only my first time here, but something about this place feels stuffy for a harbor. What the? What's up with the Crossbell News Service building? How odd. The entrance is being guarded by Imperial troops. You don't see the big giant 2 signs that say conscription office? It must have been taken over by the army, just like Parm's training hall. Right. They turned it into a storehouse for all the resources they commandeered. In any case, it is likely in our best interest not to venture too close. That said, I'd still like to try to stop by the Rhineford building. I have a contact working from the inside. It could be a good opportunity to find out what's going on at the branch office. Really? Wow, talk about useful. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going. Now that makes sense. Oh, there's some shops over here. I always check them to see if they have a unique dish. They should have one. Oh, whoa, we're in the kitchen board. Feel a bit strange seeing you got a uniform. Long story. Okay, do you have the recipe? I remember you. I remember doing your stupid quest. I wanted to know if you had your recipe or not still. Okay, these are vending machines. When they start talking too much, I get annoyed. Like, yeah, great, glad to catch up. You have the recipe? Last time we were here was during our field exercises. Yeah, that's when we met up with Tio too. I hope she's alright. Hopefully we'll be able to obtain information here. And at least know someone who'll be willing to help us, right? Yeah, her name is Addison. She's a receptionist here. Great, let's go talk to her. Good to see you again, Addison. Miss Lisa! Please excuse my outburst. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, aren't you the students who came here for your field exercise? Oh, you remember us? Kind of flattered. Yes, they've really helped me out. Sorry about this, but do you have time to talk right now about what we previously agreed on? Of course. Please take a seat on the couch. I'll go get the reports. You know, others waiting in the lobby, trying their best not to look suspicious. Eston brought them documents outlining the activities of the Rhineford Crossbell branch office. What's this? These are production logs of a factory on the western side of Crossbell that is supplying the military. And the records of orders and all sorts of armaments for Tangham Fortress and other bases. Yes, 8 Dragunov class railway cannons, and I'm sure you've already seen the Gargantuan class airships. The company has also been supplying a new military camp outside Amarco Village. The trucks we saw yesterday must have been headed there. I guess so. Geez, looks like we know where Rhineford stands, huh? The company's directing all of its resources to the war effort, and the one leading the movement is the chairman, Irina Rhineford, Elisa's mother. In a sense, I suppose this explains how the Empire has been able to mobilize so quickly. It's hardly surprising, seeing as they have the full support of one of the continent's heavy industry leaders. All businesses are required to comply with the national mobilization law, so Rhineford didn't have a choice in this. I'm alright, it just confirms what we already found out in Nortia. Thank you, Addison, this information is very helpful. And please extend our thanks to anyone who was involved in preparing these reports. Of course, I'm glad I could be of service to you. Just so you know, there are people working here who oppose the war, regardless of what Chairman Irina says. May your endeavors be fruitful. I'll support you any way I can. We have to get reading back. Agreed. Our investigation netted us some rather interesting intel, in addition to learning more about the Singularity. By the way, we're only a short walk away from your home, aren't we, Yuna? Why don't we pay your family a visit? Why not? I doubt it's under surveillance. So I'd like to see you as well, Yuna. I think you guys are really thoughtful. Yeah, okay. Let's go to Yuna's place. And check on her family, and then hopefully it puts us at a point where I feel comfortable calling it an episode. I like to call it an episode where we have a task that we're going outside of the city or something like that. I don't like to end episodes when we're restricted by something. So your family lives in this apartment building, you know? Damn, rein it back a bit, why don't you? You're making my place look bad. But excuse me for being middle class. It's been quite a few months since our last visit. Your family apartment is on the floor below, right? We should hurry and see if they're in. I'm sure they're home. I didn't tell you to go to the other staircase. And you shouldn't stop me for trying to walk up a flight of stairs. Last time this happened, they jumped through the door. Huh? What, nobody home? The door's open. I guess we're about to find out.
Oh man, I lost again. Let's go one more time. Come on, Ken. She doesn't wanna. Oh, it's alright. I can make time for one more round.
There are people in there.
That's my room. It sounds like Ken and Nana. And
Yuna!
Mom, I'm home.
You're okay. You're really okay. Thank Adios you're back. I was so worried.
Mom, it's so good to see you again, too.
Ugh, the sound of characters crying
you're
makes me
safe.
cringe so hard.
I'm
I
happy
hate
for
the
you,
pitch.
Yuna? Yuna! Yay! You're home! Where'd you go? What happened?
Ken, Nana, I missed both of you so much.
So this is Yuna's family. They're so adorable.
Agreed. And it's nice to see that they're doing so well. Oh, I knew you would all be okay.
Ah.
Louise?
It's good to see you, Yuna, and the rest of Class 7 too. I never gave up hope. I knew that one day we'd meet again.
Hi, she and Crossbell. Yuna, it's you. You really came back. Jeez, Yuna, we were all kind of worried about you. I know. Sorry about all that, guys. I guess I should have gotten in touch sooner. Now, don't you fret over it. All that matters is that you're back now. All of you, thank you for taking care of my daughter. Yeah, don't mention it. If anything, Yuna's been the one taking care of us. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie to make her mother feel better. Yuna hasn't done much of anything that would cause you to even think to say that, except yell at you for not acting sooner to help Rain, which she's got a fair point on that one. You could have done something there. Her words have been a great source of support for all of us. There it is. Aww. I agree. You're very much the driving force that keeps Class 7 moving forward. I doubt that. I don't call you a wild filly for nothing. Always galloping in and out of crap like no one's business. Always galloping in and out of everybody's business like Jesus. I guess I can't deny that. Oh, filly. Are you a horsey now, Yuna? I have to say, I wasn't expecting to see you here too, Louise. Ah, yes, let's look what happened. I ran into your mom a little after ending up in Crossbell. Valerie, Freddy, and Stark are all here too, though we're working separately for now. Valerie's over at St. Ursula's Hospital, Freddy's helping out in the Fisherman's Guild, and Stark is investigating all over the province. As for me, I'm acting as liaison between us all, while seeing what intel I can dig up from the Orbital networks in the meantime. I guess there's a reason they made you commit leader of the comms team during our field exercises. We did suspect you might split up and work on your own strengths. We've taken a look around town ourselves, but didn't come up with much. Have you found anything useful? Unfortunately, the singularity is still a mystery to us. All the latest rumors on the net are either about the Governor General's absence or the so-called genius hacker. Hacker. Professor Skimmett covered them in his lectures, didn't he? They steal secret information from the network and use it for their own gain, right? Yes, this one's been leaking confidential military information and criticizing the government's decisions on various message boards. The authorities have no idea who they are, let alone how to stop them. My computer skills are a bit lacking, but I can tell this hacker sounds very skilled. Laura, you say lacking, but if you were to try to use the computer, I feel like it would probably explode for some reason. I don't know how you do that. Hacking may be a crime, but it feels like it's being put to good use here in Crossbell. Based on what Tio told me, I get the feeling I know who it is. Huh? This is all sounding awfully familiar. Oh, sounds like I got orb mail. Sorry, I'll be just a minute. Oh my, you may want to take a look at this, everyone. Welcome to Crossbell, Thor's Military Academy's Class 7. Sorry to be so abrupt, but I have some information I'm sure you'll find interesting. Come meet me at the S sector in the Geo front, and I'll tell you more. Who's this from? A friend of yours? I have no idea. The sender is not displaying properly. So whoever it is found a way to send their message anonymously to you. Seriously, these hackers just sit around waiting on their cue or something? What should we do? It could very well be a trap. But now that they know we're here, it could be more dangerous not to respond. I've never heard of the X sector before. Do you know where it is, Yuna? Not off the top of my head, sorry. But I guess it's gonna be different from the sectors we went to last time. Oh, wait a minute. What is it, Louise? I think I might have seen that name somewhere before, in some documents about the facilities around town. There it is. Apparently, that's what they call the underground area below the entertainment district. The only way in is through the Barca Casino. We passed by there earlier. It wasn't open though. Perhaps it is now, or at the very least, we could ask when it does. Oh, do you have to go away again already? But you only just got home. Now, you two, your sister has work to do. Don't hold back on our account, Yuna. Do what you have to do and do it right. Your instructor wouldn't back down, neither with the SSS, and nor should you. I won't. Thanks, Mom. I'll be back, I promise. Yay, hoo, encouraging words. Woohoo! Come on, let's go. The question is, do I even want to go into that sector beforehand? It's probably the kid from earlier. You know, the blonde kid and the blue-haired girl. Even in the middle of the day, there are plenty of people here. It's kind of like Raquel. Once people know the war's coming, they go all out. Where is the entrance to the basement? Let's ask the owner. I met him a couple of times. He's an old friend of Randy's. I see. Let's go find him. Well, if it isn't you, no. Hey, Mr. Drake, it's good to see you again. Yes, indeed. I was so sorry to miss you last time you visited. So what can I do for you? I heard about the situation over at the branch campus. I don't intend on prying, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need only ask. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Man, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of this guy. I agree, but he was friends with Instructor Randolph. I believe we can trust him. You've certainly gotten yourselves wrapped up in something troublesome. Well, there is an underground passage in the casino basement that leads there. But how did our contact know such specifics? Mr. Drake, are you acquainted personally with the infamous hacker? No, I've only heard the rumors, that's all. Besides, there are a multitude of ways to make your way there. I see. It must have a similar layout to Heimdall's underground. With that in mind, we should stay on guard. If you're set on going, you should take this with you. Go through the back door on the first floor, and then turn right. That'll lead you to the underground. We don't use it very often, so it may be a little run down. Do be careful. They always say that. Alright, well, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. If you liked this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.